What characteristics do you look for in a leader? Courage, dedication, or integrity? I believe that in order to be an effective leader, a leader must have the quality of inspiration. Being inspirational is important because leaders envision a better future for themselves and others. They motivate others to make sacrifices so they all can provide for a better future. In the Student Leadership Challenge, the authors state, in order to be a visionary, you must imagine the possibilities of a better tomorrow by reflecting on the past and tending to the present. This is important because a leader must know what did not work or what needs to be improved in order to make things more effective than before. Leaders know that they cannot do it by themselves and believe that if people work together, they can make a difference. Leaders enlist others by appealing to common ideas, beliefs, and values in order to make images of the future. They must be able to inspire a vision and get others to act upon shared visions in order to succeed. I believe that Elizabeth Staton should receive the award for most inspirational because she envisioned a better future by imagining the possibilities and enlisted others by appealing to a common goal. Elizabeth Staton was a women's rights activist, feminist, editor, and writer. She was born on November 12, 1815, in Johnstown, New York. She was raised in a wealthy household where she received a great education. Her father favored her brother over her and early on showed her desire to excel in male intellect. She graduated from Emma Willard's Troy Female Seminary in 1832. Although Staton had an education, she was still a woman. Women could not vote, own property, run for office, get an education, had limited job opportunities, and were paid unfairly. Growing up in an era where women could not share the same rights and treatment as men angered her. Her visits to the home of her cousin, the reformer Gerrit Smith, influenced her to be an activist for women's rights. Elizabeth Staton was an early leader in the women's rights movement. The women's rights movement embraced the idea of feminism, which is a collection of movements and ideologies aimed to provide equality amongst the sexes. Elizabeth Staton started petitions to help gain the right for women to vote. She gave speeches in order to motivate women to continue to fight for their rights. Her novels also helped inspire and inform women about the religion's role on gender inequality. In July 1848, Staton helped establish the first women's rights convention in American history. Over 300 men and women came to Seneca Falls, New York, to protest the mistreatment of women in social, economic, political, and religious life. The Declaration of Sentiments and Resolutions was written by Staton and signed by the attendees. The document was based on the Declaration of Independence, which demanded the recognition of women as equal members of society. Elizabeth Staton envisioned a better future by letting her past and current struggles inspire her to imagine equality for women like herself across the country. By creating the Declaration of Sentiments, it later helped establish women's right to vote. Elizabeth Staton was effective in enlisting others by appealing to the common goal. Her speeches, petitions, and articles inspired and motivated women to fight for their social, economic, political, and religious rights. Together they fought for what they dreamed of, equality for all. Today, women are entitled to the same rights as men. We can vote, run for office, and make decisions about our own bodies. Although women have gained our natural rights as citizens, we still haven't finished our fight. In society, we continue to fight for our social justice and be placed on the same level as men. Thank you, Elizabeth Staton, for providing a better future for the women of tomorrow.